It's going to go for a gateway on the high ground again. Favoring that playstyle after going for Forge on the low ground earlier today. And shout out once again to the awesome sponsor of this tournament. Sorry for the rocky little start we've had here, or rocky little road that we've traveled upon, guys, but this has been a great tournament brought to us by Raptr.com. This is day 2 of the action. You can check out all the VODs from yesterday's tournament, which was up until the winners finals. It is on youtube.com/mapcontrolco, which is producing this content today on Base Trade TV, twitch.tv/Base Trade TV. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuned in. Our wonderful sponsors as well, Astro Gaming and Logitech G Series, have also put up prizes for this tournament. And this is going to determine who goes to the losers finals. So a lot riding on this. The winner of the losers finals will move on to the finals of the entire tournament.
Yes.
Where an A40 Astro Gaming headset will be given away automatically to that person. And the winner of the finals will receive a Logitech G710 mechanical keyboard.
Yup. And we are seeing a gateway expansion or something of the sort against a gas opening from our Zerg player. Based on the pool timing, or based on the gas timing, I'm assuming the speed link all in. Do not know for sure though. Only MYI Sony knows. In the meantime, we have a cybernetics core going down. The Overlord scouts pretty much everything that's on the map right now. So both players' hands have been tipped. Now it's just a reaction as to determine the outcome of this match.
Very curious to see where it's going to go. We really have to take into consider the fact that he appears to be in a rush, and we won't worry about that.
Yeah.
I think
we need to cast. That's
has to play the safest game of his life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just play the safest game of your life. Do a 4-gate expand. I don't know. Like,
do expand in a 4-gate with a
we
robot.
are getting confirmation that Ag versus Fiveyearold will occur next.
Okay, all right.
So despite if he wins or loses, I guess he's going to play in the next game.
So there will be a PvP, and then the winner of that game ends up playing versus Yoigan. There is a Stargate coming down. I like one base Stargate play because it is cheesy and it is abusive of oracles, which is a Heart of the Storm unit, which we haven't seen all that much of, sadly.
Saw a couple of them last game, but they didn't really do all that much.
No, they did not. They actually died. I don't think they got a single probe kill.
I swear it looked like it was trying to use pulsar beam, but it just was not coming out of it. Like, it was staring down at the drones. It was doing the animation, but it wasn't doing the actual pulsar beam. So I don't know if that was a glitch or what happened. But Mothership Core is on the way, right off the bat. And wait, did he cancel that? Am I seeing this incorrectly? I swear I just saw Mothership Core on the way.
Yeah,
okay,
there's the Mothership Core.
Is.
Yeah, no, you were not.
Okay.
You're not crazy.
I can imagine Mothership Core plus Oracle in combination moving across the map being pretty freaking ridiculous, kinda.
I might have to try this out in some team games.
Did Sony just see that Oracle though?
I don't know. I know he started Stargate, so he should know what's up. One base Phoenix is not something I would consider common in Heart of the Storm.
That doesn't seem very fun.
No, it does not.
Overlord's going to poke in for confirmation. It knows there's no Nexus. And I guess what you can do is you can zoom in on the Stargate, since the Stargate does reveal
That sees exactly
what the units are. Okay.
Now, of course, it is yet another Oracle. So here is the Oracle in the natural base of Sony. Oh, nice extractor. More.
Like that.
Keep in mind that every second he's attacking is another energy spent. I forget the actual trade-off on the unit. Let's see, what is it?
It's like
1.4 energy per second, yeah.
Lings are going to move into the natural and get a...
Oh my god, there's no Zealot. Hold positioned.
So Fiveyearold's not playing that safe right now. I mean...
He was playing safe, but then all of a sudden he forgot to play safe. And holy lag. Are you lagging too, or is it just me?
No, I'm lagging as well.
Oh, Fiveyearold is apparently lagging. Right.
Those Lings on hold position are just going to take down probe after probe. I mean, but the Oracle was just taken down by a Spore Crawler as well. Things are not looking.
These Lings are actually doing quite a fair amount of damage here. They will be cleaned up.
Use the Photon Overcharge on the Nexus as well. Now another probe going to be taken down at the natural. Sony's even going to get out with Lings.
This Overlord has been here the entire game, and literally there's absolutely nothing that Fiveyearold can do about it with the units that he's made this far.
Did Overlords get uglier?
I was looking at that early game. I don't know. I think they're the same.
Alright. They look a little uglier.
They look pretty ugly, yeah.
And that's a compliment.
It is. To a Zerg, yeah.
Don't take it wrong. Don't take it negatively.
I'd imagine they have much pride in who is the ugliest. 6 kills, unfortunately, does derp over a Spore Crawler and die. That's kind of saddening. I felt that Oracle is just like so much untapped potential. I'm still waiting for the moment that we can convey to the viewers how utterly imbalanced that unit is. Meanwhile, we do have a bunch of Lings trying to run up here again. No, this time there's a Zealot being warped in.
Completely sandwiched.
Yeah. That is not... You do not want to be sandwiched between a couple Zealots. They do not have charge, but it doesn't really matter. 2 Lings do actually manage to cause a nuisance in his opponent's mineral line. Up in the main, and maybe, no. They will not kill a probe. Nope. No way. I was actually going for plus air attack as well as plus ground attack, so this is going to be one of those Zealot Stargate pushes that I was talking about I loved seeing earlier. But we don't actually see them all often. I don't know, this is a weird game again. So many weird games in this series.
Yeah, you can say that again.
So many weird games in this series.
Am I watching the base trade TV behind us? No.
Yeah.
Alright. No third base from either player. Lair has just started for Sony. Roach Warren on the way too. And Colossus is going to be the choice in addition to the air upgrades. Very bizarre. So he's getting +1 for air, +1 for ground, and a robotics bay right now. Mothership Core is gaining energy in the main. But no more oracles running around, running amok. Nope. Don't see them anywhere. So Zerg player is going to take the third base. Starting to push his creep out on the map. That's one thing he's got going for him.
Oh yeah. And the Phoenix are actually killing a remarkable amount of Overlords at this point.
Yeah, and it's always good to limit the Zerg's map control and just map vision. The creep is pretty ridiculous, and it spreads very fast. It's like up late. But, you know, picking up Overlords does decrease map control, but if you can get 3 Overlords here, that's 300 minerals. And considering these already have 3 kills between the 2 of them, that's going to be 500 minerals total. The third base is now under assault.
Yeah, and this is going to go down. There's nothing to contest this. The Roaches are ripping out, but they will not be there in time. The Overlords, man. You make a Spore Crawler, and then you just right-click all those Obies that are there.
Well, he is going to be supply blocked, Panda.
So hard. He's been supply blocked for the past 3 minutes. Almost the entire time.
And unfortunately for Sony, the Colossus tech is on the way. 1 Colossus started. He will not have enough for a second Colossus, though. I'm not sure if his gas is related. He's just trying to do so much at once here, getting that +1 armor as well with its Twilight Council.
Fiveyearold is a fan of doing as much as possible at once.
And
something he really enjoys. Even a couple more gateways coming down, because why not?
I mean, I've heard about liking fan pages on Facebook and stuff and doing that, but you know, I've never seen the fan page for doing a whole bunch of things at once. But whoa, okay, look at that range. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Thermal range on the photon overcharge. Even gonna lift up a roach. Look at it wriggling for its life. Will be dropped. Ouch. These people survive though. Alright, OP Void Rays on the way, in addition to more Colossus.
Void Ray Colossus, do you remember that PvZ yesterday? Or no, it was a PvP. Oh, it led to one of the most one-sided engagements. It was A-Bomb versus...
Or no, was that a PvP?
Yeah, it was the first match we casted. It was on Newkirk City. It was A-Bomb versus, Lele's. Yeah. Harkening back to the old days. In just like a 160 death push that ended in less than 2 seconds. Even more Overlords dying. I don't know what has to occur for the Overlords to not push out across the map anymore. I'm waiting for the day, though. The rocks were actually taken down here in the middle quite early. We take a look at the drone count right now. 45 drones to 49 probes. These Phoenix have paid for themselves.
They have.
So many times over. 9 kills in total. Third base following behind this push, and yeah, see, I love this. You don't even need an observer anymore.
Oh. You do not.
You do not. And here come a couple queens. I thought they were infestors at first sight, but no. The Mothership Core has to be pretty careful here. He does not want to lose it. Because 100 gas is a big investment when you're trying to tech to all... Actually, no, you got off creep. Don't even need to worry about that anymore. The Phoenix do manage to scout the Roach push coming across the map, though. And still sitting at a pretty low drone count. I'd love to see like 80 drones at one point in the series. Make me so happy.
Yes.
Oh, Tunneling Claws, and I believe it is out of range. The Mothership Core is coming back, though, and it has more than 50 energy, so we'll be able to use Envision.
Okay.
But apparently doesn't want to. So,
No.
no. Does not want to.
Just content floating over the roaches. And... Alright, 4 Colossus out on the map. We'll be able to easily clean this up. And Sony, gotta be careful not to donate these units. We'll get the upgrade as it's morphing, but he will be blocked off from the main for just a moment. A brief moment in time.
Brief moment in time. The Phoenix will manage to pick up a lone roach, and the remaining roaches are going to try and kill some probes, while this roach over here, he just hates humanity. Burrows, and this will actually come into play in the next couple seconds, I can imagine. Whoa, holy freaking bank, look at that. 1,800, 1,200 resources for a Protoss. Double Forge is coming down right now, and an attempt at a gate, like a, I don't know, this is the most awkward wall on Daybreak that I've ever seen in my life. It will all go down. Oh my god, recall. That is actually ridiculously awesome. Meanwhile, we have a Nidus in the main base.
I love the observer points it out for you too.
What's that? Oh yeah,
That's actually, it just pointed it out.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
The roaches are going to fall because the mothership is detecting them. Nidus will go off though, and roaches are going to filter into the main base here. Alright.
These roaches are actually going to be able to do a fair amount of damage. I'd love to see them snipe a Nexus. Or some of these Arctosis pylons. I mean, they're not really Arctosis pylons, but you get my point.
I get your point, Banda.
Meanwhile, we do have roaches continuing to come back here. I think this Elemental buffer for these Colossus enough. But there actually is not a cannon here, so one Colossus may fall.
Yeah, I mean, if the Protoss armor is all together at once here, it would completely shred everything Zerg.
Oh, absolutely.
But as it is, he's cleaning it up, dealing with it for now. I don't know how that one roach is going to pop up right in the face of the Colossus.
And hope to live now. The Phoenix will take out that Overseer, and with it, the possibility of going for another Nidus. 17 more roaches on the way, and look at the Protoss bank.
Very peculiar and interesting placement on those forges down at the third as well.
Yeah, there's a reason that pros don't do that. But...
+2 air weapons.
Yeah. Another Nidus comes down. It is actually like a forward reinforcement point, and there's another Nidus going down in the main base with a Changeling. How awesome is that?
Pretty sick. Oh. Sniped off there. Changeling had the most exciting ride ever.
Oh my god, 4 cannons. They're doing insane amounts of damage to these roaches. But the pylons are now depowered, so the cannons will go down. Next target is the Nexus with full chrono boost, because why not?
Man, and they added a graphic in here when the Nexus gets targeted with the shield on. It actually, there's like a reflection from the Nexus, like a blurry reflection that comes off. Just wanted to point that off. Yeah, that was really cool looking. But Sony's just kind of donating his units to the Protoss player here. I mean, Fiveyearold does have less units at this point, but the third has fallen now, and I mean, Sony's kind of just pulling him all over the place while he's not continuing macro behind this. There's no fourth base for the Zerg player. And now we see 3 Tempests on the way for Protoss. If he just goes for a straight air army, he can completely clean up the entire composition for the Zerg.
Yeah. There is Nidus down. The Spire is down. Oh wow, there's another Nidus going down. Holy crap, man. But there's a Colossus and a Void Ray literally right here within vision of the Nidus. Why are you not attacking the Nidus? Why? They come back. It might be too late. He's pulling his probes right now. And yeah, we'll be able to get sniped.
Whoa, in a fiery inferno.
That is awesome.
Look at the smoke!
That was amazing. That needs to be. We need to like watch that replay in Ultra and then take a gift of that.
That was crazy, man. Alright, so Roaches are going to continue to engage Colossus. This doesn't work in Wings of Liberty. I don't expect them to work in Hardest Form either, but they are going to try to get on top of it. But Tempests are firing away. This is the first time we've seen Tempests make an appearance in this tournament, Panda.
Yeah, and
no, second time.
Pretty good.
Pretty good unit. Especially when there's nothing to answer it. Okay.
I am so confused.
This has been the craziest series so far in this Raptr tournament. Guys, go tell your friends.
So messed up, man.
There's still more games coming in here, and Sony's just gonna give up. Says, GG, don't have time to finish. All right.